Hello everyone and welcome to my first YouTube video. I will be showing you my everyday makeup tutorial and I hope you enjoy it. First, I'm going to take a beauty blender. It has to be damp so your foundation can look dewy and glowy and everything. And I will be using the L'Oreal True Match. I love this foundation. I feel like it leaves my skin so glowy and so natural. I'm using the shade W5 Warm Beige. I will start applying it on my cheek, and as you can see, the shade does not match my skin tone at all. I do this on purpose because my face is lighter than my neck and stuff because I exfoliate, so it is lighter. So I usually choose a shade darker than my skin tone because it makes me look more, I don't know, tan, sun-kissed. And I love the finish that the beauty blender gives me. It is very light and very natural. And I love that because as you can see, I have freckles all over my skin and I don't like to cover them. I feel like if I cover them, I'm wearing too much makeup and I feel like I'm wearing a mask. I like to blend it really well and also turn my beauty blender to the other side where it's clean. And just apply it one more time, and this will make sure that the beauty blender absorbs the excess foundation that we have in our skin that makes us look cakey. And I also apply some foundation on my neck just to make sure that it all matches. So just blend it down your neck. And a technique that I have applied for years now that I find that makes things so much easier is whenever you apply your moisturizer to your face, make sure you blend it down to your neck because that way your neck is not as dry, and when your face is moisturized and your neck is not, you will find that it's hard to blend your foundation down your neck because it's so dry and it will look patchy and uneven. So make sure you moisturize it too, just like your face, and that way it will allow your foundation to blend seamlessly and so much more even. Okay, next step would be concealer, but I don't own a concealer currently. I should, I know. I'm gonna go out and buy one as soon as I can. So I will use the same foundation and the same beauty blender. So I will just put a little pump right there and blend it on my eyelid and underneath my eye. Now, my dark circles are really bad today. I didn't sleep very well last night, so they're looking awful. But I try to cover them as much as I can. And this allows us to even out our skin tone, but not cover our freckles and makes us look like we're having a mask. All right, next step would be bronzer on a regular makeup routine, but I will be using a cream blush. So I will apply it first and then I will apply bronzer because my bronzer is a powder one and I don't wanna apply powder and then cream on top because it will look patchy. So I will start with the cream blush and then I will work out the bronzer that it's a powder one. So the blush that I will be using is the Colourpop Stick Blush in the shade, I don't know, Mini Me. That's the only thing that says in there. And I will apply a straight line. I hope this is not too pigmented. I've used it once before, so I'm not sure how it will work, but let's try. It's okay. And then I will take my beauty blender and start blending it out. Now, I love the finish of cream blush because it makes me look more natural, I would say. Now, I love blush, so this is not enough for me. I will apply one more layer because I'm just obsessed with blush. We can also build it up after we apply bronzer with a powder blush, but I don't know if it will be necessary. Maybe. We will see. Is there a difference or not really? Yeah, there's a slight difference. I don't know if I like this product as much. Maybe for like a natural, like really natural makeup look. Like that. Now, this product is a new one for me, so it's like a first impressions. It does feel a little bit thick on my skin. When I move my face, it does feel like I have something on. So I don't know if I like that much. Alright, next what I do is applying bronzer. Now, this is the most important step. I love it. I love bronzer. If I had to choose like one product, only to have like one product, it would be bronzer, because I feel like it makes you look alive. So I will be using the Too Faced, oh, it's so old. I can't even read it. Use the shade darker than your skin, of course. And I will be using the Flawless Face Brush by e.l.f. It is like this. I love this brush. It's actually new and I'm obsessed with it. I will start applying it on my forehead, on the perimeters of your face. So you just want to make sure you blend it out really nicely. And honestly, apply as much as you want. I love bronzer, so I apply a huge amount on my face. Just make sure that the shade is cool toned and it's not warm, because if it's warm, it would look, how can I explain it? It will look really red. Yeah, really red on your face, and you don't want to look red. I apply bronzer on my nose, and I also apply a little bit right here, just to make my face seem a little bit thinner. So if you apply bronzer right here, you will look thinner, because you're making like a fake shadow right here. Now, a lot of people like to contour. I don't. I'm not very good at contouring, so I feel like I just end up with like a really huge dark line right there. So I just like to apply bronzer. If you like to contour, go ahead. Please teach me, because I have no idea how to do it. And I also apply a little bit right here on my neck, just to make sure that everything is even out. We don't have harsh lines. I will be using the same brush. And for blush, I will be using the Colourpop Interstellar Pressed Powder Blush. And it is like that. What's the shade in this? I think there's only one shade. And then I will apply a little bit, because this is really pigmented. So just apply a little bit and then build it up if you need more. And then I like to apply it on my cheeks, like so, bringing it down all the way, so it looks more natural, more blended out, like so. Ooh, yes. Ooh. All right, next step is highlighter. So I actually like to apply highlighter with my finger, because I feel like it brings out more pigment. So I will be using a shade from a palette that is really shiny. This one. No.
Shiny. This one. No.
No. Oh, I know. Okay, I think I will break it down and press it on the same pan, so I'm not going to waste that beautiful shade. So I will use it anyways for this video. I just take a little bit with my finger. Oh, this is the Colourpop Nude Mood palette. I love this palette. Then you grab a little bit with your finger and then you tap it on your cheekbones. I like to apply a normal amount. I don't like to be that shiny, but I don't like to be matte either. The next step is brows. So today I will be using the Goof Proof Brow Pencil by Benefit. I love this thing because it has a spoolie on one side and then you have the actual pencil on this side. I think I'm using the shade 3.5. It's one of the darkest ones. Now, as you can see, my brows are really thin, and I like them to be thicker. So I start on the bottom and then work my way up. Make sure you don't press that hard on this product because it's really pigmented and it can ruin things really easily. So I just try and build it out and I extend the tail a tiny bit. Like that, that's it. And then I brush it out so everything is blended out and we don't have harsh lines. Perfect. All right, yes. Next step will be eyes, and this is one of my favorite steps. So I will be using the same palette. I have to be careful so I don't drop the shade again. And I will be using a blending brush. I know this blending brush has been with me for like 5 years now and it broke. It is from BH Cosmetics. I really recommend that if you're in a budget and you need a set of new makeup brushes, I really recommend checking out BH Cosmetics. So I will be using Bare to Wear. I don't want to drop the shade. Bare to Wear, the lightest one, and apply it on the crease of my eye. This is the look that I try and do whenever I have to go and work or I have to go to school, I have a meeting, anything honestly that makes me get out of my house. I do this look. Then I will be taking a flat brush like this one and taking the same shade and applying it on the lid. And then I will take the same shade and run it down my lower lash line. Okay, I will be taking the Au Natural, I think that's the name of the shade, and we'll be taking a light amount and running it on the lid. I will not be applying this on the crease of my eye with the blending brush. I will just kind of run it all the way in with this brush, honestly. It doesn't have to be perfect because I will be showing you a trick to have really nice, long, thick lashes. So honestly, the eyeshadow will not even matter. Like that. Perfect. Oh yeah, I have something in my eye. Okay, I will be taking a little bit of put on hairs, I don't know, the gold one. Apply it with my finger because this is how you get the most pigment out of a shade, and apply it with tapping motions on my lid, like so. Can you see the pigment on this shadow, honestly? Now, I feel like if I applied this shade with a brush, the pigment would not be as intense and I would have a lot of fallout. So if you're applying a shiny, like a shimmer shade, and you want extreme pigment and you want no fallout, I recommend using your finger. Alright, now I will be taking Wink Wink, the shade that broke, with my pinky and apply a little bit on the brow bone. Now, doing this will make your brow bone stand out and make everything look better. Like, you blend out the highlighter that we put right here with the brow bone. Next step, I will be using the same shade, Wink Wink. I know, I love it and I will not lose it, so I will fix it, I promise. With my pinky, apply it on the inner corner just to create a nice and open eye. Right, I'm seeing that I have a tiny bit of fallout, so I will be just using this brush and running it down there. Now, if you feel like you will have a lot of fallout, I recommend after applying the foundation as concealer, you apply a little bit of powder. All right, next step, and one of the most important ones, is doing kind of like a liner, but we will do it with a eyeshadow. We will not be using a liner because I feel like liquid liner is more noticeable and it's not as natural as using eyeshadow as your eyeliner. So I will be taking Moody right here with an angled brush like so. I will be putting this eyeshadow all over my lash line as close as I can, just to make it look like we have an eyeliner, but make it more natural and just like a natural shadow of your lashes. Now, do you see the difference? It's really slight. It makes your eyelashes look so much thicker. All right, and I like to extend it out right here and make like a tiny wing. I will be doing the same thing on the other eye and I will be right back. All right, perfect. The next step will be applying a white liner. Now, what this will do is make your eyes look bigger, more open. That makes you look like you're less tired. So I will be running this liner on my waterline and I will make it as pigmented as I can. I know I'm using the camera as my mirror. I love Essence. I feel like it is so affordable and the quality of their products is amazing. Now, the next step will be applying mascara. Now, this is my favorite mascara of all time. It is the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. I love this one. I feel like it makes my lashes so long, so thick. I know it's a little bit pricier, but honestly, it's worth the money. I'm telling you, it's worth the money. So I will be applying around 2 layers because I feel like that makes my lashes so long. Okay, as you can see, this is the first layer and I will be applying one more because I'm obsessed with long lashes. Ooh, I'm obsessed. Why is the lighting so weird? Sorry, it's my first video. Just please bear with me. Video quality will increase. I will be applying the Sephora, what is this? The Sephora lipstick, like that, and in the shade 9060A. It's a nude lipstick. I'm obsessed with it. It lasts so long and the color is so pretty. And now I like a glossy lip, so I will be applying a gloss on top of it, and I will be using the Glitter Gloss Sparkling Lip Oil by Pink. This was a gift for my mom. I love this one. It has chunks of glitter, so if you're not a fan of chunks of glitter, don't use this. I recommend using the lip gloss from Colourpop. Their lip glosses are so beautiful and they're free of glitters. It's just like a gloss, a clear gloss. Alright guys, this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed my first video. Please stay with me, bear with me. I promise the quality of my videos will be so much better in the future. But I hope you like the makeup look. This is what I usually do when I go out, when I have to work, when I have to go to school. Anytime that I have to go out and be presentable, I do this makeup look. So I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more videos. Bye.